Yes, just
Okay.
now I saw your message that you have a session at 12:40, and I just disconnected my previous call, and I thought of let me connect you.
Thank you
Because
so
today
much.
back to back 5 sessions I have. Although I never take 5 sessions, but today people were behind me that today is Republic Day, I'm free. So can you just manage for 10 minutes? So I said, all right, let's.
All right.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Actually, the thing is today everyone is at home. My husband is here, son is here. So being a homemaker, being a mother, I think it's little bit difficult to spare some time for myself. But yes, I happened to watch some of your videos on YouTube, and I couldn't resist myself sending you a message. I literally wanted to connect with you
Oh
because
my God. Thank you. Thank you so much.
yes, ma'am. I consider myself a passionate learner, and that's the reason I'm sitting here. And I know that this session is going to be fruitful, and I'm going to learn so many things.
No, no, this is for both of us. Yes, it's not only for you, at the same time for me as well. Yes, when we connect to each other, when we talk to each other, certainly we learn something or the other. If
Yes,
not much, at least something you will learn from me, I will learn from you. And that is the reason we are connecting to each other. And that is the reason we are at this platform.
yes, yes.
Yes. So
So
just tell me about yourself. You have your YouTube channel. I know this. And can you just tell me in short about you? What else are you doing these days?
sure, ma'am. So as you know, my name is Neha Rana. I
Yes.
hail from Himachal, but currently I stay in Mohali, that is in Punjab. I'm a homemaker and an online English tutor with a master's degree in English literature and Bachelor of Education. I consider myself an English enthusiast because we can't deny it. Today's era is all about communication, and for we people, communication means speaking well in English language. So
Yes. True.
it was that curiosity. I literally want to groom myself, and that's the reason I am sitting here in front of you. And apart from all these things, I run a YouTube channel where I try to connect with people. I share my knowledge, and I learn so many things there also. And in my leisure hours, I always listen to typical Hindi Bollywood music. I would say music brews my coffee. I'm a biggest fan of music, Hindi Bollywood music, and that's all about me, ma'am.
Oh, that's lovely to know about you. Wonderful personality you are actually. Yes. And who is your Hindi singer in your mind that you feel that he is my best singer or he is your most favorite singer?
Actually, the list is long. I cannot choose one or two. Lata Mangeshkar ji, Asha Bhonsle, Mohammad Rafi, Kishore Kumar. How can we forget these legends? I would say, but yes, Shreya Ghoshal, Alka Yagnik, Kumar Sanu, Udit Narayan, KK, and these days. I have just switched to Sufi music, so I'm listening to Kailash Kher, and I'm enjoying it to full the
Kailash
full.
Kher is a superb singer. Superb. I too love to listen to him. I hail from Lucknow actually. So here in Lucknow Mahotsav, usually Kailash Kher is invited and he comes, and the day he comes, you can't imagine the crowd in that big field, I can say. And
Yes,
once he starts singing, you
mm,
just forget about that way you are.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
I too love his singing.
Yes, ma'am.
And I also thankfully happen to be a mother of very good singer. My
Oh,
son, my son is a very good singer. He is the winner of Saregamapa in his childhood.
oh wow. What's his name, ma'am?
Anshu Anand. So he
Shivana.
appeared in 2002.
Okay.
It's quite a long time. So when he was in class 5,
Mm-hmm.
that time he participated. Actually, from his childhood, he was a very good singer, I can say. I just purchased one Casio for him as a toy. When he was
Mm-hmm.
nearly, he had started sitting, I can say. So 6, 7 months. And we means me and my mother-in-law in the evening we used to say prayer and sing arti and all. So one day I found that we were singing arti, and he started playing that same tune on that Casio. So I felt that there is something in this child. I must think of it. So then I thought, this small boy, who is going to teach? And I know nothing about music. Yes. So then once he grew up to 1 year, a very good friend of mine came to my place. He was in bank, and then I knew that his daughters are learning music. So I
Okay.
asked him that, sir, can you suggest me something for this boy, because he played Aarti that day, and I don't know, after that he's not playing. So
Mm-hmm.
what he did, he also knew certain things, and he just played on that Casio the same tune, Om Jai Jagadish Hare. And as he left, my son played the same tune. So
Oh
then he
God.
said, no, I'm going to teach him.
Mm.
And Sunil Kumar, he was. So now he's no more. And you won't believe, he started teaching him like his own son, you know making him sit on pillow and then giving harmonium to him. And that's how started with saregamapa to alankar, and then ragas, and then filmy songs and whatnot.
Mm.
So that's how his journey started. And then when he became 5 years old, I admitted him in Bhatkhande University. Here in Lucknow we have deemed university known as Bhatkhande University. So there he took formal education. So when he was in class 5, he completed his graduation in music.
Oh my goodness.
So
Oh,
when you
commendable.
said no that you love singing, so I don't know, I have never shared this to anybody except my family and friends. But today it's coming on social media. Yes. So he started like that, and he was a wonderful singer. But now I don't know why he left that. He completed his BTech from BIT, and after
Okay.
that he started working in private sector, as you know, multinational companies. So nowadays he's in Canada. He's working for Nova Scotia Bank, and
Wow.
now he switched on from Hindi and classical to English songs. So
English song. Okay.
yes, yes, that's how. So music is such a thing, no, that you just forget about everything, and if you
Yes.
are in stress, that time it helps a lot.
Right, exactly. And for us, for common people, music is just music. Or music is all about songs, listening to songs, and just humming or singing. But it has a very vast area. Who are into music, who learn music, they know. Actual, as you mentioned, Alankar and Raga, we have like we do not know the ABC of music. But I literally had goosebumps when you were telling each and everything, and I think he should carry forward with this as a hobby.
Yeah, we told him many a times that please continue doing this, especially my family members, by no his uncle and aunt, they all want him to see again on the stage and all these things. In his childhood, we used to one program of his, and my whole family from all corner of India, they used to come to Lucknow just to watch his program, because wherever he participated, he never got second prize. Always he got first prize. God has actually gifted him. So, but
Exactly.
but he is very introvert kind of child.
Mm.
He doesn't want that somebody appreciates him or somebody tells him to sing in front of someone. Once he goes on the stage, then he does everything. But otherwise, if you ask him, now he's a grown up man, we can't insist him for doing anything.
Yes, yes, actually. And it comes from within. If you insist on, I think he would not be able to give his best shot. So better to do whatever he wants to do. But I want to know, as a mother, how was the feeling when he performed on such a big platform, Sare Gama, and he grabbed the trophy? So as a mother,
Yes, certainly. That those days, still we think even then we think of how fortunate we are, because he was such a when he was 3 years old, He performed in front of Chief Minister. Rag
Okay.
Yaman he sang, you know. And that was the moment that we felt that we never had been to see a chief minister from so close. And that was
Yes.
the time, due to my son, I was able to see chief minister and I was able to shake my hand with him, and I got so much of appreciation from him. Yes.
Mm.
And being a student in any of the schools of Lucknow, every proprietor, every manager, if every administration, you can say, everybody was willing to take him in their school, you know. But his school was not ready to leave him. So every moment, I can tell you that we feel like free of cost he studied till class 12th, because the school was not taking a penny for him, just because of his music, because he was bringing fame for
Yes.
school. Yes. So that
Right.
was the reason. And once he used to sing on the stage, that
Mm.
moment was very happy. And we
Mm.
were sure that he should get first prize. But then too, we were ready to if he doesn't get. But once the name was being announced, that was the happiest moment, you know. And me, my husband too used to cry. Well, literally, he used to cry. He is
Yes.
so emotional that he starts crying at times. Even today, also, when he watches his CDs and videos and all, so he's like that. He starts crying. So yes, those days were very emotional. And the same happened once in Delhi Tal Katora Stadium. Once he performed Sangam Kala Group. There is a program from where you know Sunidhi Chauhan, Sonu Nigam. These artists have come up from that stage. So
Mhm.
he performed for Sangam Kala Group. And there, how the children are selected, you know, from every state, one singer is selected. So
Okay.
from UP, he was being selected. And from all the states of India,
Mhm.
the fourth winner of program used to participate there. And then from there, quarterfinal, semi-final, then final. And from that final, when he was, no, he was, matlab, he got first prize that time. I can't express you that
Yes.
how, and the media and everybody just, no, surrounded by him. And then so many questions from us and from him. And then next day in the newspaper, everywhere, Anshu Anand, Anshu Anand. So that
But
gives immense.
yes, I can see the spark, the glow on your face. But the thing is, at the same time, being a mother, we feel kind of insecurity, right? So, right, because it was a big thing at such a tender age. He was getting all the name and fame. So sometimes we feel like casting, catching an evil eye, right? So,
I
had it happened with you?
Actually, I never felt this. Of course, my mother-in-law used to say, Kala tika laga do, this, that. She used to say, yes, but I always felt that he is an extraordinary person and God has created him differently. So God will save him. We have
Wow,
no power to. Yes.
wow.
Yes, so that's how
That
I never felt that. Even though when in Talkatora Stadium, the people from all corner and where my son is, we were looking for him and we were not able to find him. Police stops us even that time. Used to say, no, 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 you can't go. Anshu Anand is giving his interview and all. So that was the time when we were stopped and he was giving his interview. So in a way, we were happy, but in a way, as you are saying, that we were scared also, because 13,000 people in that stadium, you know, and if anything happens, so that
right.
fear was there. Yes.
Okay, so wow, that was something different, and it's amazing. It is amazing to know. And after the session, I'm going to search Saregama's 2002. You mentioned
Yeah, yeah,
2002.
yeah.
I'm
2000.
going to the videos. So
Sure,
yes,
sure.
ma'am. Okay. So
He's a
now,
Anshu Anand. He's a boy.
yes,
Yes, yes.
I okay. So now I want to know a little bit more about you. I know that you were a teacher. Are you still working?
No, now I'm
Uh,
formally retired, but yes,
Okay.
I am working, you can say, but yes, not in a formal institute. Now I'm working online and offline. I take classes online also and offline also. I'm a teacher of English. So yes, I
Wow.
yes.
Okay. So how was the journey? And I just want to know, as a teacher, because teaching is considered as a noble profession, right? But in today's era, it has like the meaning of teaching has little bit changed now. It's been said that nowadays students are not more like they don't give much respect to their teachers, all kind of thing. The students are little bit lagging in moral values. So what's your take on this? What do you think? Is this true, or we are just trying to hide something? We are just blaming students? What's the scenario?
I won't say that students are not respecting teachers. It's all about we teachers to keep us at a respectable place. Yes. Of course, we teachers also have certain responsibility. We also have to think that how our teachers taught us, what love and affection they gave us. Are we really giving that kind of love and affection to our kids, our
Yes.
students? That part is to be there in our head also, because today, what I feel, that very tender age girls, they join school just for their pocket money, and they
Hmm.
take it just as a job. They don't
Yes.
take it as a passion. Yes, once you are passionate, and you are, even though you are not a formal teacher, but you are taking utmost care to teach your students, you are connecting to different people, means you are into this teaching. Yes.
Hmm.
So somewhere I feel, yes, of course, generation gap is there. Children's behavior is also changing. So it's not only for school students. My own kids' behavior is also changing, isn't it? So
Yes.
we have to accept them also as our own children.
Hmm.
And
Exactly.
I never felt that children have any kind of disrespect for teachers, because thankfully I always taught in convent schools. And convent schools have a kind of discipline, you know. You are not visible, ma'am. Yes, now you are
Yes,
visible.
actually, I got a call. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Oh, yes, 42. Maybe you have another session.
No, I told that person that I'll be little bit late. So because I literally did not want to miss this session.
No, no, I too, once I give somebody time, just in front of my house, there is a park and there's celebration going on. But yesterday, I never knew that celebration will be there. So I left attending that because I had given you people
Yes.
time, and not one or two, one back to back 5 sessions. So this is only second one, you know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So yes,
Yes,
yes. No,
you are
so
asking
you're right.
about,
You
yes,
rightly mentioned. I completely see eye to eye. The very strong message I want to give from this platform, that we always blame others, but as you mentioned, that if your profession is your passion, then I guess you are going to give your best. Otherwise, if you take it as just as a profession, just for earning money, then you are not going to give your best. So that's the point. That's the
yes,
actual
that's
point.
very, very important. Because when our children are naughty, what do we do? Don't we control them? Don't we see to it that they do everything in a right way? So the
Right.
same way, every kind of students we get in the school, every different varieties of parents we get to know. But yes, we teachers have to be tricky enough to deal with every situation.
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
Yes. And
So
one more very common question that I come across
yeah,
often. Ma'am, can we learn English without learning grammar? So this is a very common question, and mostly people ask this. So
yes.
because I think you can give the best answer. So I want to know your point of view.
As you said, the question is, can we learn English? So, learning English and speaking English, two different things. Yes,
Yes.
learning. So, I feel that learning English is not possible without grammar. Learning English
Mm.
means learning everything related to English. Yes,
English.
speaking English is possible if you are in daily practice, or you are surrounded by all native speakers, those who
Speaker.
are always speaking correct English. Because as
Uh,
we are connecting to different people, many a times we come across people are speaking unknowingly wrong English, at times
hmm.
even I too speak sometimes wrong English, but yes, because I know, so I used to correct it then and there.
Correct.
Yes, yes. So to speak English to some extent, we can say that without grammar also we can go ahead. But
Hmm.
knowing English, yes, of course, grammar has a great role. Without
Yes.
grammar, for especially for we Hindi speakers,
Interesting.
yes, it's not for
Right.
native speakers. Yes,
Hmm.
they can speak correct English because they have been into this habit. But for us, I feel that grammar is important. Even though somebody corrects you, you will be able to understand. Yes, I'm
Mm-hmm.
wrong at that place. That is the reason the teacher corrected me. Yes, otherwise you will think maybe she's trying to become over smart and simply correcting me. Yes, and
Ah.
knowing any language, if we know it correctly, it's the beauty of that
Then,
language.
yes. And it, I guess, as we speak Hindi, we never learn grammar to speak Hindi because it's our native language. We learn it in a natural way. So, same way, if we learn English in a natural way, then we don't have to follow grammar. But
Yes,
yes, if we especially are in that learning process, then we can't skip grammar.
yes.
So, yes.
Like if you want to become a Hindi teacher, suppose
Hmm.
Hindi you can
Huh.
speak very well. Can you teach Hindi without knowing grammar?
No,
No.
no, no,
Then we have
no.
to study samas, what is alankar, what is sandhi.
Yes.
Yes. And today's
Right.
kids, if you ask A to Z, they know. If you ask ka se
Hmm.
kya, do you know? They don't know. They don't know.
Yes. Hmm.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
So yes, of any language, if we
Hmm.
want to have a little bit perfection, then we must
Hmm.
know that language through grammar also.
Grammar. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, one last question before we wrap this session up. A strong message to the parents, to the teachers, and to the students.
Yes.
Different messages to each of.
As I have been a teacher, so first message
Hmm.
for my teachers. Yes.
Okay.
Teachers, first, they should upgrade themselves. Whatever they know, they must
Hmm.
upgrade themselves in
Hmm.
order to impart proper knowledge, because every day, English is changing. Every day
Changing.
new words are
Hmm.
added. The letter format is changing, email
Changing.
format is changing, so we
Changing.
need to enhance our potential
Hmm.
first for teachers. Second point for the teachers itself, that they must be taking their students as their own brothers and sisters, their own children,
Hmm.
considering that they should teach, because every child cannot be the same. Will come across different varieties of students. Some will be quick learners, some will be bit lethargic. Yes,
Ah.
so we have
Yes.
to deal with every child according to their potential. This is for the teachers. And for the parents, yes, parents should never ever disrespect the teacher in front of their
Teacher.
kids. Never.
Yes.
Never
Rightly
they
said.
should do this, because I know, because of parents, students also at times try to
Huh.
disrespect it. Yes. So
Yes, ma'am.
that part, yes, of course, parents should understand, no matter.
Hmm.
Teacher must have taught something wrong, must have
Hmm.
spoken something wrong which your child felt bad. But
Bad.
parents should understand that if one day you will also speak bad, your child will revert in the same way.
Revert.
So
Yes.
teach your child the right thing, give him or her the right value. This is
Yes.
very important for parents, because parents are busy doing their duty whole day. Mummy, papa
Hmm.
both are in office. Once they
Yes.
come, they shower all the love and affection to their kids, but the discipline part somewhere, it remains somewhere else. So that has to
Hmm.
be, there should be balance. This is for the
Correct.
parents. And for the kids, yes, they are today's kids, today's generation. So yes, what they are doing, they must peep somewhere to their parents and their
Hmm.
grandparents, how
Yes.
they respected their teachers. Guru
Teacher.
Brahma, Guru Vishnu,
Guru
that's
Vishnu.
not
Yes.
only in the book, that should be
Ah.
practically felt by
Practically.
those children. And parents have a great
Exactly.
role to make them realize.
Yes. Exactly. I believe the same because I think parents are considered to be the first teachers. So,
Yes,
and you said a very practical point. In our daily life, we do. Just imagine कुछ हुआ तो हम बोलेंगे ये टीचर ही ऐसी है. ये तो इसकी
yes,
हिंदी की टीचर ही ऐसी है. So, बच्चा he just makes that perception.
Yes, that my father said, my mother said. For
Mother
them,
said.
mother, father, they are idol,
Hmm.
you know. So they think that my
Yes.
mummy said it means my teacher has some
I
problem.
see. Every time he enters the class, he has that preconceived notion about the teacher. ये तो ऐसी है. ये तो ऐसी है. So
Yes,
this thing, as a parent, we need to understand.
yes, it's
So
very
it was,
important. Maybe
yes,
I don't say that teachers are not at fault, but parents have to be tricky to meet the
yes,
teacher and to have one-to-one conversation and discuss
converse.
this problem. That, ma'am, I felt that somewhere you went wrong. There was a wrong correction. You taught this particular topic. I
Hmm.
feel that the concept has gone wrong in my child, so please
No.
correct it.
Hmm.
That personally they
Yes.
can discuss, but not in front of the child.
Exactly, ma'am. Exactly. Because it's not about blaming others. We need to think, we need to introspect as a parents where we are lagging first, then we can blame teacher. Of course, we all are human beings. We are meant to make mistakes, and it's very common, it's very natural.
Yes.
So that it was
Knowingly,
such a,
knowingly teacher never makes mistake, but unknowingly if
yes,
it happens, so
unknowingly.
somewhere we need to have no forgiveness kind of attitude.
Yes, and when I sit here as a teacher, it's not that I'm going to be always correct. It can happen. Slip of tongue can happen with me. So we should take that thing for as a normal. We should never make a mountain over out of a molehill, which we
Yes,
usually do. हम करते हैं ऐसे. But, it's a ma'am, it's a very, I would say, that kind of taboo stigma. अरे इसने टीचर ने ऐसा बोल दिया, उसको कुछ नहीं आता. एक गलती हो गई, इसको कुछ नहीं आता. So we it should not be, a teacher should not be judged in this way, because
yes,
as I mentioned,
yes,
we
of
all are
course.
human beings.
Yes,
हाँ.
of course, teachers should also make sure that they are
हाँ.
going in public. What they are
हम्म.
teaching, this is not for one or two or 50 sitting in the classroom.
Sitting.
It's
हाँ.
going in thousands people. So make
Thousand.
sure before teaching,
हाँ.
prepare a lesson plan. Try not to go wrong wherever doubtful. Stop the
Yes.
topic then and there. Take the topic
Hmm.
next day when once you are sure of. Yes, that's how even
Exactly.
yes we
Yes,
should
and
also.
I think as a teacher we need to be smart enough. If we do not know any question, if we do not know any question, we should have that smartness how to deal that question in a tricky way, right? Sometimes students ask so many questions, and every time we cannot know the answer. So
Yes, yes,
that don't
yes.
just get embarrassed. कई बार टीचर एकदम से they
Yes.
get annoyed,
They get
right? So
annoyed or
हाँ,
yes, and
हाँ,
or they
हाँ,
just somehow try to finish that
hmm,
topic up
yes,
whether she or he knows it or doesn't
हाँ,
know. Yes, so that
yes,
should not be there. So yes, of
yes,
course, even though you say
hmm,
that, my dear child,
hmm.
I'm not 100% sure about it.
Sure,
I'll teach
exactly,
you
हाँ,
tomorrow. Nothing
हाँ,
wrong. Child
हाँ,
will never take you in a wrong way. Maybe he will say
right.
or will say that, "Arey, ma'am did not know this answer." That's
Mhm.
better than saying that ma'am knows wrong answer.
Wrong, right. So we can simply say, okay, kids, I'm not sure. I'll research and I'll come with a right answer.
Yes,
Okay. Or we can give an activity. Okay, this is your activity. You will have to find the answer. It's going to, just explore yourself, kind of things.
yes, yes,
So yes, we can handle, like we need to smart enough. It's
yes,
not only about working
yes,
hard, but yes, we need to be smart at times.
yes,
So
yes.
it was
Because
such a fruitful session.
today's kids are very smart, so
Very
teachers
smart.
need to be very smart. Yes.
Yes, exactly. Ma'am, I tell you, I take online sessions, so I deal with the young students, no? They come with so many questions, and there are some students who try to judge me with their pronunciations, with their accent. They try to speak the words in such a way that sometimes I just get baffled or perplexed. But the thing is, I would say that I'm smart enough because now I'm dealing, it's been a long time. So I know, and I try to be friend with my students because I'm sitting here in front of my laptop. So online platform has some restrictions. But yes, the thing is, I always wanted to become a teacher. Though I'm not stepping out, I haven't joined any institutes, but I am teaching. I am not sitting and vegetating. I am sharing my knowledge, and I am gaining so many things. And sitting here in front of people like you, It always give me immense pleasure, immense happiness, I would say. So thank you so much for giving me your precious time, and looking forward to meeting you again very soon. Yes,
Certainly,
it was such
certainly
a
it was.
fruitful session.
Yes, it was a lovely conversation. Even I too liked it. I too had watched your one of the videos in somewhere, I think Clappingo or some
English Yari, I guess.
somewhere
English Yari.
I
Mhm.
had seen you. So the moment you mentioned your name, I understood maybe you are the same. That's the reason I
Okay.
asked you, are you a YouTuber too? So
YouTuber.
yes, so it was a
Okay.
fruitful session and we discussed
Yes.
quite a lot. Actually, I had
Lot.
written here that we'll discuss something related to Republic Day, and all of a
Okay.
sudden the topic went to which direction you see.
Which
Yes, so this
direction?
happens when once we connect, this is
Connect.
automatic conversation. Yes, wonderful,
Right.
wonderful.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Wonderful. And you have a very vibrant personality. I love the way you present yourself with that smile, cute smile. And so
Um,
that's it. Happy Republic Day and take care. Bye bye, ma'am. Bye bye.
bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.